Oh my god, okay you guys, don't kill me and Shane, but you guys broke the whole entire website, you broke Shopify, and we've never experienced this before.
Oh, hey beautiful girl, I didn't see you there. Today's video is sponsored by adamandeve.com. If you're anything like me, you love to have fun in the bedroom. Maybe you're looking to spice up your love life or kick it up an extra notch or two. Well, that's where Adam and Eve comes in. If you haven't heard of Adam and Eve, they're the leading adult retailer in the world, and all of their toys and lingerie are Mangotea approved. See, what I really love about Adam and Eve is they have 24/7 customer support. So at any hour of the day, there's someone available to answer your questions or maybe give you a product recommendation or two. They also have 90-day no haggle returns. And what I also love is they donate 20% of their profits to fight the spread of HIV around the world. If you head on over to adamandeve.com, use code MANGO, and you're gonna get 50% off your first item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Some exclusions apply. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to adamandeve.com. Now, on with the rest of the video. Drama Poodle. Do you have drama for Daddy about Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star? Oh my goodness, tell me the drama. Oh my goodness, Drama Poodle, I had no idea about that. Thank you for telling Daddy the drama. Bitch, Drama Poodle just finished telling me all the latest drama about the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collaboration palette launch. It was an absolute nightmare. We have all of the screenshots, all of the receipts, and all the tea here for you today. So if you're interested in hearing what happened, then keep on watching. Hi again, guys, and welcome back to Mango Tea. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Steven Mango, and I'm a drama channel that covers beauty drama in the beauty community. So if you guys want to stay up to date on all my videos, please make sure to go down below, hit that red subscribe button, and turn on your bell notifications, and you'll get an alert whenever I release a new video with beauty drama. So I know I've been gone for a very long time, and I just wanted to very quickly clear up the rumors. I have not quit Mango Tea. I am not off of YouTube. I still have my Mangotology channel that I post sometimes daily, sometimes weekly videos about the Church of Scientology, and I've been meaning to come back here on Mango Tea, but I've been trying to kind of like redo and revamp my channel and try to get a team behind me to try to kick this up an extra notch so I can make Mango Tea the best quality content for you guys. But in the meantime of that, I just wanted to come back and discuss all of this drama with the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star palette. And there's going to be more videos, and I'm going to be coming back here on YouTube, so I know some of you guys have missed me, so thank you guys for all of your support and all the messages and everything in the meantime. And I've been getting a lot of you guys asking me about this Shane Dawson conspiracy theory palette. Now, it is November 1st, it is the launch day, and it was a total nightmare disaster. So I'm sure you guys have been following this. It's not like this is the first time you might have been hearing about this. Maybe this is. Maybe you haven't been keeping up with any of this drama. But I just very quickly did want to say thank you as well to The Coldest Water. They are also sponsoring today's video as well, besides Adam and Eve. So thank you so much to The Coldest Water Bottle. They have the best insulated water bottle on the market. So if you guys are interested in getting your hands on one, then go down below into the description box and you can check it out. Use code MANGO and you're going to get free shipping on one of these. They're really cool, so thank you so much to The Coldest Water as well. So it is launch day, and Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star have been working on this palette, as we know, for the longest time. They've been putting out their multi-part series on Shane's channel, and again, I wasn't really sure. I knew it would sell out. Like, this isn't like a big surprise that the palette actually sold out, but the way that the views declined on the video seemed to me that maybe people were starting to possibly lose interest in the series, perhaps. I know not everyone is going to watch every single video unless you're a super fan, and I think that's maybe where that could have been improved on, perhaps, was that they cut down the content from being 7 or 8 hours worth of footage for developing this palette into like 2 or 3 hours condensed and get a lot of views on a small amount of videos and not drag it out over the course of 7 to 10 videos or however many it has been up until this time. And the views went from the first video being 24 million to the palette release is maybe around 10 or 13 million at this point. So the views did cut in half, so I'm like, I wonder if that's gonna have any sort of harm on the sale of the palette. But then when I started seeing even more and more of the hype on social media and everything, I'm thinking this palette is going to sell out like instantly. And I just, again, you're not going to hear a lot of these type of comments on the other drama channels that we may know of because a lot of them are on the payroll. That's another video, and I'm just trying to stay in my own lane now when I'm doing my videos, and I'm not trying to come for the other channels. I don't want that sort of negativity or any of that like in my life right now. I want to be a positive drama channel without getting myself into messy situations with others, but it is the honest truth. We know that these other drama channels receive PR from Jeffree. They have a direct email line to Jeffree, so if there's any drama or Jeffree wants to put out a video in a certain way, they of course have communication with Jeffree, and they have a lot of just ties to the Jeffree Star world and Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So there's giveaways on their channels, and they go to the Jeffree Star release parties. There's other channels that are like friends with Jeffree and Shane that will go to their house or possibly work on different things together. So again, being a little bit more vague about that. If you guys want me to do like a video talking more in depth about the drama channels and their Jeffree Star connection, I am more than happy to do that. I'm just prefacing this because I know that you guys are probably seeing a ton of videos from them pumping and promoting the hell out of the Jeffree and Shane collaboration palette, and it's not that it's not amazing in its own way, but just the Jeffree Star bias. And the reason I'm saying this, and it's kind of clearing up a bit of drama again that I was kind of in on social media again, that I don't even know how I got roped into it, but as we know, Jaclyn Hill was inviting drama channels to her Halloween party. So others were discussing how maybe perhaps there was 1 or 2 drama channels that were confirming their attendance to Jaclyn's Halloween party. So all of a sudden it was speculated that I was the drama channel that was going to Jaclyn's Halloween party, and all of these different Twitter accounts and people were tweeting that I was the person who was at Jaclyn's party. And the reason why this makes sense, guys, and the reason why these other drama channels weren't going to the Jaclyn party and were declining was because of their integrity. And I just think that's very interesting that you're, throwing integrity into this and trying to say that due to your investigative YouTube journalism skills, being a drama channel, you're not going to go and party with Jaclyn Hill and then also, have a problem with how she ran her cosmetics company. And okay, that makes sense, but then on the flip side, you're willing to, any of these channels, put out all of these positive PR videos about Jeffree Star and hang out with him. Even if there's controversial things going on, or even if something's not great, you're willing to be on the Jeffree Star payroll and be willing to compromise your own journalistic values. Not that I even take any of this as seriously as some of these other channels do. Like, it's just gossip. This is for fun. This is for entertainment, guys. But I'm just trying to say that a lot of these channels have very heavy connections to Jeffree Star, so I'm not a sellout in that way. You can send me as much PR if you want, and I'm not going to skew my opinion because someone's sending me free product or someone's inviting me to a party on the weekend. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to stop doing any critical videos about those people, but that's what Jeffree Star does, and what he's very good at is now using the drama channels to maybe go after James Charles or go after Huda Beauty and these different competitors of Jeffree Star. So he's using the different drama channels to spread his message where Jeffree himself isn't able to do that. So again, that's a little bit more tea than I necessarily wanted to spill about that. This was more supposed to be about the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson conspiracy theory palette. So let's get back onto track about that, since that's what we're here to talk about today. So with this launch, I was driving over to the gym, and I was actually texting my friend, who you guys know who's been on my channel before, Moonlight Mason, who has a YouTube channel. She's really great, check her out. And she was in line at the Morphe store in Burbank, which is like in the valley in Los Angeles, and there was like a whole entire crowd lined up and camping out at the Morphe store to get this palette. So this was maybe around 9:50 or so a.m., maybe a little bit earlier than that when we were texting. And that's when I'm like, okay, if I even want a chance to maybe even get this palette, since I'm not on the PR list, Jeffree Star still has me blocked. I am not, kissing anyone's behinds, any influencers' behinds at that. Again, keeping this channel as PG as possible. So I'm looking and starting to refresh the website and trying to think like, okay, like should I maybe go to the Morphe store? No, I'm never going to get in line to be able to get the palette. So let me maybe try and buy the palette online. So I was on my way to the gym and I go on Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and these are the messages that started to pop up right away when I logged on the website. Now, this was a continuous problem that was happening when I was trying to reload the Jeffree Star Cosmetics website. Absolutely could not get through. I was trying the Morphe website. I was in line with Morphe and couldn't get through. And then when the website actually did start to launch and products came up, this was the message that was coming up as I was trying to add items to the cart. Isn't just like a t-shirt merch line, which would sell out being Shane Dawson. He did sell out of the merch, but this is a huge collaboration with Jeffree Star, two of the biggest influencers on the platform, coming together and releasing these products. Shane has an absolutely intense fan base. On top of all of that, they've been documenting this whole entire journey on YouTube. So everyone should be prepared for this launch. Now, again, as we're going to see in the tweets from Jeffree and Shane and the fans, there was a lot going on today as this website was crashing and malfunctioning and trying to go on all these other websites, and they were all unable to handle the amount of traffic that was coming in. Now, if I was Jeffree Star, and again, it's not Jeffree's fault necessarily, it's not Shane's fault necessarily, it's Shopify or the payment processing and the shopping e-commerce platform that they were on, but even at that rate, who doesn't know in the IT side that there's going to be millions of people? Like, aren't they, or shouldn't they have some sort of test or some sort of traffic sort of thing that they can conduct online to be able to tell or figure out how to not make the website crash, some sort of different server they could be on? Or I'm not really sure, I'm not an IT person to be able to tell you that, but with the amount of money that these influencers have, and given how big Jeffree Star Cosmetics is, that they wouldn't pump hundreds of thousands of dollars maybe to Shopify to get a whole team on 24-hour watch for weeks as the site is being prepared and developed. Or I'm not really sure, guys. I wish I knew what the answer was to prevent this, but apparently neither did they. They didn't even know what the answer was to that. But I could feel my anxiety, like as I'm refreshing the website and it crashed, I'm like, oh my God. Like I felt the anxiety of Shane and Jeffree. Like I just like psychically channeled their energy into my body, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a total disaster. And I was also talking to one of my friends about this. Imagine if you had millions of customers on a website, or at least hundreds of thousands, however many that you're, estimating that were there, right? There's so many people trying to access this, right? All your customers willing to give you $50 to $100 each, and there's a million people on the website, and it crashes, and people are trying for an hour. And it's not even just an hour, it's 2 hours. And then it's 2.5 hours, and the site is still unable to process orders. Don't you think that's something kind of serious that I, would certainly have an issue with Shopify if I was Jeffree Star or Shane at that rate? If I was Shane, I would be mad probably at Jeffree's team, not necessarily Jeffree, but also at Shopify, and think, how weren't they able to handle this or figure this out when I could potentially be losing sales. We know it's going to sell out regardless, it's Shane, but still, to the fact that there was even an issue where this wasn't 100% of a smooth launch was probably upsetting to the fans as well. So let's look at some of what the fans had to say. Let's see what Jeffree had to say about the situation, what Shane had to say. Shopify put out a statement about this. There's a lot of chaos and drama surrounding this. So let's just take a look at what everyone had to say, and then I'll give you my final thoughts.
Oh my God. Okay, you guys, don't kill me and Shane, but you guys broke the whole entire website. You broke Shopify, and we've never experienced this before. So we're on edge right now. People are slowly, finally able to check out. But hi.
You should show what this looks like.
Let's turn it around. This is the war room. Yes. We're all, everyone's stressed out. The whole entire internet's broken, and that conference call right there, ooh, it's getting heated, bitch.
You guys crashed the site. Shane's in a ball crying on the floor, working on getting everything back up. Shane says, "I'm so sorry, guys. We're trying everything right now." Jeffree replied to a fan and said, "It's not out of stock. The site is just broke. I'm so sorry. Working on it now." A fan says, "So I'm trying to buy the collection but come across this error at Jeffree Star at Shane Dawson. Am I doing something wrong?" Shane says, "Shopify is currently down, so everything is kind of broke, but they are working on it now. I'm so sorry." Jeffree says, "Oh my God." Then another fan says, "This is so frustrating, Shopify. I've literally been trying to spend $425 on makeup for over an hour at Shane Dawson at Jeffree Star. At this point, I'm not even sure I want it anymore." Shane says, "I'm so sorry," at Shopify is trying to fix everything right now. Jeffree says, "This is also crazy. You guys broke the internet in Shopify. Site is starting to slowly come back to life." Beauty Bay, which is also carrying the palette, said, "Whoa, you guys crashed our site. Please hang on in there or try shopping through the app." Another fan says, "I legit had everything in my cart. I put my cart info in. I did it all and then it took me right back here. I'm gonna cry," at Jeffree Star at Shane Dawson. Shane said, "I'm so sorry. My heart is breaking. I don't know what to do, but Jeffree's team and the Shopify team have been doing everything they can. We are all in a room pulling our hair out to make this work." Shane had on his Instagram story a donut and said, "Trying to fix the site. Everything is working hard on it. I'm so sorry." Shane said, "I just screamed on a conference call and now I'm crying because I feel bad that I screamed. It's been a rough 2 hours." Shane goes on to say, "Jeffree's team was told everything was handled. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm gonna puke. I'm so sorry, you guys. Please know that we are all losing our minds right now with you." And that was in response to a fan saying, "How do they not plan for a high volume of people? It makes me so upset." Then another person says that they waited 2.5 hours and they got a pallet. Don't give up yet, guys. Shane said, "I'm so sorry for the wait. I can't even enjoy the launch because I feel so sad that you guys are waiting and having issues with the site. But I promise it's not Jeffree's team. They had everything in place for this and have been working 24/7 on this for months." Shopify responds to Jeffree and says, "Our engineers are hard at work to bring you back online as soon as possible. We are so sorry. We appreciate your patience." Shane responds to that tweet with a little praying emoji. Then Jeffree said, "We are waiting for the website that hosts our store to be fully restored. This is out of my and Jeffree Star Cosmetics' control as we wait. I'm so sorry, everyone. This is the craziest launch of my life." Before the full Shane Dawson Jeffree Star collection could even go live, you guys broke the site. Not all the products went live when we launched. We are currently fixing all issues on our end and praying that Shopify can get back on track shortly. I can confirm now that every single unit of the Conspiracy palette has sold out. I'm so proud of you, Shane Dawson. The website issues have us devastated, but thank you all for being patient. Hashtag Shane Dawson x Jeffree Star. Okay guys, I know that was all so crazy, but I was just thinking about it too while I was looking through some of the tweets, and it's just kind of interesting how Shane kind of ends up in some of these different drama situations, like TanaCon. Obviously, that was a big bust, and he was supposed to be appearing and doing a meet and greet. That didn't really work out, and Shane didn't do a meet and greet after the fact or anything like that like he said he would. And then all these months later, he's this big launch and there was drama surrounding the launch. So I just don't know why sometimes it's so difficult to have these things run smoothly with the influencers. And then one of my friends was also saying, hey, I think that they should have maybe put more palettes in order given the amount of hype when you have 10 to 15 million views on a video, or even if a quarter of those people want to buy a palette, they're not even able to. And then I was saying, well, you have to understand they want to sell out. They want to make it the image where you're on the website too, and it's almost like with TanaCon when she's saying when people are outside and they're dying to get in, and creates more excitement than if you can just walk right into the door. Like, they want it to be almost like this whole experience. And not that I think that Jeffree or Shane wanted this to go poorly or run badly, but I think that given that when it happens, you know, my friend's like, I just want to get my hands on the palette, like I just want it. And it's like after like 2 hours, you're so frustrated trying to get into the website that you're willing to buy everything, even more than you wanted to buy, because you thought like, oh, like it might sell out again. And it creates this sort of marketing and advertising illusion where you feel like you have to get in. Like, even when I was debating, like, oh yeah, if it was just available on the website, I kind of maybe would think about it, like, oh, should I not? But knowing that, like, if the order would even process, like when I'm putting it into the cart, it disappeared, it got back into the cart, I want to check out with the product, then at that point, I'm going to be like, hey, like maybe I should buy it because I was lucky enough to get my hands onto it. So again, this is like the culture with sneakers and culture with a lot of different other sort of products that are like big exciting releases. And I think that the resale market on these are going to be very high too, because so many people have been trying and couldn't get their hands on them. And I'm just curious to see what's going to happen with the shipping. I don't want to predict anything bad is going to happen, but I just feel like shipping all these pallets and all these orders coming in all at once, I'm curious to see like what's going to happen with the fulfillment. In terms of the palette itself, I have an idea for like how I would want to swatch and demonstrate the palette. I obviously did not get one today, so if it happens to restock or if I get my hands on someone else's that I know, then I will actually do the video that I have in mind. You guys are going to go crazy when you actually see it, but that's only if I get my hands onto the palette, and we'll do like some swatches, and I just have like a really fun idea that I want to do for that video. But yeah, I do want to test it out for myself, even though I'm not a huge Jeffree Star Cosmetics fan, just given a lot of other things and other reasons. I do want to see the palette though. I do think that it's cool. I think that Shane doing this palette is awesome, and I would like to actually test it out myself. In terms of like the pricing of the product and stuff like that, I knew it was probably going to be like what we're talking, like the $48 to $50 for like the main Conspiracy palette. Yeah, I mean, I actually pinpoint when Tati released her palette last week, I texted my friend Paige and I said, I think it's going to be $48 or however much it was. And then like a week later, she announced it being $48. And I'm like, I can just like predict like how much is the maximum they can extort their audience for. And it may not seem like that, but I do know that they were looking at how much they could get away with charging at the most highest dollar amount. And I think, you know, if it makes you guys happy, if you want to support Shane, if you guys are huge Shane fans, I think it's something that you guys should check out and buy. On the other hand, I know a lot of people are saying, well, you know, and again, this is a different consensus, don't come for me, but I'm just saying, like, you know, he doesn't know how to maybe apply makeup very well, or he's kind of a slob in like the way that he dresses, and the shirt's ripped, and his hair's a mess, and his facial hair, and he's greasy looking, and he carries a soda can, and he just doesn't give the appearance of someone who would be selling a cosmetic product. And there's so many people that would die to maybe develop a product with Jeffree Star, who has a lot of makeup experience, but then they pick someone who just got like a brand new interest in makeup and may lose interest in a couple months, maybe, perhaps. And, you know, I can see why people are saying that as well. Like, he's not, on the other hand, someone who's this long-standing beauty guru who's been on YouTube for 10 years, like, trying to come up in the makeup and beauty world, and they work so hard and know everything about makeup. Like Tati Westbrook, I love her, though, because I take all of her vitamins. Like, I actually do really stan Tati. And, like, I know if she's releasing a palette, like, it's going to be top-notch. She knows everything about makeup. Her formula is going to be incredible. She's been working on it for a million years. Anything Tati does is like, mwah, type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, the vitamins are incredible. Everything that Tati does, I feel like, is gold. So you know it's going to be perfect. And with her launch, it went smoothly. She sold out of the 100,000 units, and that was that. I didn't buy her palette either, because I was thinking maybe I'd get the Conspiracy Theory palette, but again, couldn't get my hands on that either. But with Tati, I know like she's like a beauty guru. Like, this palette actually could be like really cool. And again, collaborating with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, he puts out a lot of really great palettes, and the formulas and everything people rave about. So again, I don't know. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think about this whole Shane thing. Is it a cash grab? Did you guys get your hands on a palette? Did you try to check out were you in this whole nightmare of a mess of trying to buy this product? Yeah, I'm really just curious to hear what you guys think about this whole entire situation. Also, again, make sure to check out Adam and Eve. Use code MANGO if you guys want to get yourself some toys. If you guys want a coldest water bottle, use code MANGO for free shipping on their website. It's going to be in the description box. Leave some comments. And also, you guys know to subscribe here on Mango Tea for more weekly videos. Turn on your bell notifications so you get an alert when I release. Like, comment. I think I said everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what other drama stories you would like me to cover as drama arises. Feel free to reach out to me on social media at stevenmango, and I will be following a lot of you guys back for all of your continued support here on my channel. I love you guys. I am promising you guys I'm working on making this channel so much better, but in the meantime, I just wanted to come back and spill a little bit of tea because I know a lot of you guys have missed seeing my regular videos here. So I love you guys. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.